Hello and welcome to another episode of Miners of the Nexus.
Welcome.
Hello.
So we're here at our Cock and Two Balls Island, our entertainment island, and we're gonna practically finish it today because we're gonna do the radio station, which is gonna be our last build on this island.
Well, hey.
Yep, and it's gonna be like a radio TV station combo. It's not very big, as you can see, and yeah, just a run through because we like to show you how we work things out. Some people were asking how we work things out, and we normally start with colored wool and we mark out the different areas. So the pink wool is normally the outside walls, as you can see, and the orange here are the inside walls, the interior walls. On the left here I've marked out where the TV stations are going to be, and on the left and on the right I've marked out the radio stations. Also up here, as you can see, actually if you look closely in last week's video you can see a hint to this. This is where the actual tower, the radio tower, is going to be. So I've marked it out with wool all the way to the top, and it's going to look like this, made out of iron. Also, if you follow us on Twitter, well, me on Twitter, that's at BardocGems, you can also see screenshots that I take and I post there from time to time. So yeah, follow me. And yeah, I guess we better start building. Get a move on.
Let's get it on.
Unless you have anything to add.
No, not at the moment.
I'm going to start by building the tower, and Rastral and Gonzo are going to build the exterior. As you can see today, Frodo's Foot and Tapion can't be here, so it's just us three. The way I've done this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up, and I start by doing it on the corner here, facing inwards. So all 4 sections will meet up at the top, and this is going to be an antenna, sort of like the Eiffel Tower or the Tokyo Tower. The Tokyo Tower is actually a radio station, so it fits in quite nicely. The Eiffel Tower, not so much. So I go 6 up, and then I just fill it in like this. So I'm here on the side of the building, and Rastral is going to explain roughly how we're going to do the pattern on the walls. So
it's a design Bardock James came up with.
James?
Hey, James.
Sorry, Bardock James. I don't know what I was thinking. Bardock James came up with. It's using 3 colors, red, blue, and purple, and it goes like in a form of a wave, down, up, down, up. So it's not a random pattern, but it ends up random because I don't know how to explain this, but different colors will be going up and different colors will be going down all the time.
Yeah, but it will reach a point where it's the same. Like if you look at those 2 blues on either end, the first blue and the last blue,
yeah,
you can see that it carries on. The pattern continues.
Yeah.
I've just finished one cycle, which is at the top, and it's red. The next would be light blue or blue, which would go 1 down now. We start going down now. At the top, and we start going down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the next color after blue would be purple. So it's again 1 down because we're going down at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we reach the bottom. So now we go up again. So we say, what's the next color after
Red.
purple? It's red. So we start going up again. I think that's pretty.
Yeah, self-explanatory.
I'll be doing the same on this side, so that at both ends of the building, the pattern starts in the same place, and we'll meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll get on with my tower, and we shall get back to you when that is done. And that is one of the beams of the tower, the right one, and as you can see they join at the top here, and I need to replace this pink one with proper iron because it looks a bit ridiculous. So I'll do all the other 3 and I shall get back to you. I have done the 4 towers, the 4 legs of the tower, and now I just need to do the what are they called? The crisscrosses. You know, the structural bits. And the thing is that, as you can see, the legs are heading inwards into a point here, the supports. So we need to do the same with the beams, and it's going to be quite difficult to do. So I shall just show you how I'm going to do it. I'm going to get on with it and do it, and then I shall record again when it's done. But I'm going to start it here, in this point here, Sorry, again. And I'm going to take it up 5, so, and it has to be in a X shape. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm just removing the blocks so you can see easier. But you don't have to do that as you go along. You can just do that at the end. Remove the blocks. And then I'm going to go 1 in. So I'm going to go in here on the side. I'm going to place my first block. Like that. I'm going to remove them so you can see what I've done. Now it's 1 in, as you can see there. And then I'm going to do the same 5 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Changing my voice to make it a bit more interesting. 5. And you just keep on doing that until it touches the top here. It doesn't really matter if it's an odd number when it's not 5 all the time, because when I'm going to do it now, it's probably not going to reach 5, but it will look the same once it's done. So don't worry about that. So 1 more should do it, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops.
It's not more interesting. It's rather more annoying when you change your voice.
Well, thanks. Thanks for the...
You can do the counts voice.
For the encouragement.
For the encouragement. Okay, so there it's touching, as you can see. And once it touches, then where it touches, one above, I'm going to do a parallel line. A horizontal line. Sorry. So just do a horizontal line here. All the way across the sky.
I feel so high, even touch the sky, but the falling rain.
Thanks, Restro.
No
and
problem.
As you can see there, now we have to do the same, but going in the other direction. So it does like an X, and that is the first X, and that has to continue all the way up the tower, and on every side, obviously. Rastral has completed the HBC sign here, as you can see, and the walls all the way around the station, TV radio station, have been completed as well. So the pattern continues all the way around. We'll probably have to put some sort of sign there, or image or logo or something there.
Yeah, we'll finish the building first and then decide where the logos are gonna go.
And the patterns. So as you can see, all the way around, looks quite nice. I think it gives it that stationy look.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, and retro-y, station-y look. Looky. Look.
So now Rastral and Gonzo are finishing the roof area, the little like hut thing here that we've done, I mean. And yeah, and I'll carry on with my radio tower. I think that's all I'm going to do today. And at long last, I have completed the tower. That took absolutely ages. In the time it took me to do that, Rastral and Gonzo have done the entirety of the outside of the building and the roof here. But yeah, I think it looks quite nice, especially from a distance. Up close it's a bit weird because obviously blocks and all that, but from a distance, and if I don't lag, looks pretty nice. And now Dengonzo is putting these ladders on there, which Rastral is climbing.
Yep, I'm having fun doing this. Hope I don't fall though.
So you can actually access the top. Yeah, put them on all sides. It gives a nice pattern as well. So we got started on the interior of the build, and these rooms here on the right are going to be the radio stations. On the left, as I said before, we'll have the studios. So where are you, Rastral?
Behind you. We've decided to do these walls using soul sand, cause
I can't see you.
Behind you, hello. Yeah. Soul sand, because it's supposed to be mimicking some soundproofing on the walls, maybe some cartons, maybe some carpeting. Yeah, soundproofing, so that sound from the outside doesn't penetrate the walls and get recorded whilst they're doing the live radio shows. So yeah, Soul Sand. I'm a Soul Sand.
Hilarious. Hilarious. How's it going, Rastral? How are those studios coming along?
Depressingly slow.
Oh.
Because I've done this one already, which is Studio 2, Radio Studio 2. And it's pretty straightforward. A studio here, the guests will seat when they give interviews, and on the other side you have the presenter of the studio, and you can have a sort of DJ here helping out. These are supposed to be
Mixers
and all that crap that you use to make a radio program possible, and behind you you've got the mother of all speakers.
What was the name of the mother of all speakers?
I don't know.
Speakara,
the mother of speakers. So what I'm gonna do now is copy this studio, one here on this side and one on the red side where you are now.
Yeah.
And that's why it's depressing, because I've got to do it 2 more times. But on this one we decided to do a recording studio.
Cool.
To record music, and I did the floor with glass just to change a bit. And yeah, that's just a recording studio. Here's where the producer sits. Again, some switches, some mixers. I like this one, how it goes in and out. Have you seen it?
It goes in and out like a Big Boy Scout.
Big Boy Scout, exactly. So on this side, you have where the musicians would record or the singers would record. There's no instruments here because you need to bring your instruments.
Obviously.
They're not going to provide for everything.
So, no, ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that, but there's a mic stand here at least and some speakers. Yeah, and a mixer here as well, a DJ thingy, yeah, and a chest to put cables in and stuff.
Yep. Cool.
I guess glass is a good sound insulator.
Yep,
Yeah.
It's double glazed glass, so yeah, no sound will be coming out.
And here we've been working on the studios, on the floor anyway. We've used this clay and this texture pack. It looks kind of rough because studios, film studios, usually have very dirty and tidy floors, and the ceiling is usually open like this, and they have what I'm going to do next here, which is these bars. I'm going to use some bars, iron bars, and when you put them side by side you get this sort of boxy feel, and on that we'll put some glowstone. I'll put a picture of more or less a studio that I had in mind when designing this, and this is usually the props and stuff hung from here. So you'd have spot lamps, you'd have colored lamps, filtered lamps, and maybe microphones hanging from the ceiling. So this bar would go up and down and would just be moved to whatever height they need. They can also hang props from it, backdrops from it as well. That's usually how it works. So.
And you know about that?
Well, I used to study animation, and I used to go into some studios from time to time. We did some stop motion animation, and we had these studios which were similar to this one that I have in mind. So my university also had film students, and I was actually asked to be an actor in one of these films. My roommates, they needed me to be a stalker. So I had to, yeah. Well, the film was about this guy that was stalking this woman, and they wanted me to go in. I was actually like in real places with people and normal people and everything. It wasn't like actors, and I had to go to like Sainsbury's or Morrison's and stuff and stand in the aisles acting like a stalker. It was quite embarrassing, actually.
I'm surprised you didn't get arrested.
No, because, well, I had a film crew following me. So they kind of figured out, and obviously they had us permission to film in those locations, but still. And one of the scenes I had to do, they wanted me to get angry and smash a light bulb on the ceiling. You know, like hit it with the palm of my hand and hit it against the ceiling, and then it would smash on the ceiling. But I don't suggest you try this at home, because light bulbs are a lot harder to break than it seems. And after the 3 takes, it didn't smash. So they said, okay, just, you know, hit it with all your might. Just, you know, go for it. So I smashed it so hard that it actually smashed in my hand instead of on the ceiling. And I just rolled with it. My hand was bleeding and there was pieces of glass in my hand and I just ran with it. So yeah, that was all for the movie.
Oscar material.
Oscar from Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Material. So Rastral finished the radio stations. I'll just show you inside. They're the same as the other ones, pretty much.
Studios, you mean?
The radio studios. And over here we are actually working on what's going to be a chat show sort of thing. So sort of like a Jay Leno, the night show, the late night show. Who's made a hole in my window?
Oh, sorry, that was me. I went out that way. Forgot to replace the window panes.
Very good. So yeah, these behemoths here are cameras. What do you guys think? It's 2 large cameras. And this is the teleprompter here.
Yeah, we're keeping it retro, so we're doing it big. Like if it were cameras from the 70s, 60s.
So 2 big cameras.
All you need is this little touch here on the other side.
So the size of the camera is on purpose, or you couldn't find a way to make it smaller?
They're on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you think about?
It looks like Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
Jar Jar Binks after not having slept for a very long time. And it could also look like one of those, you know, in the cartoons, the old cartoons, the wolf that goes, oh, oh.
Yeah.
You like the way the eyes stay behind? You know?
Yeah, like in real life cartoon scenarios.
Yeah. So that's what we're going for there. And
shall I leave the eyes on or take them off?
No, I think you should take them off.
Yeah, because it's gonna be disturbing. So, by the way, this might become a real thing.
The real deal.
The chat show. I mean, we might make a chat show. So look forward to that in future videos.
Yeah. So we'll have our speaker there, our host there, and then we'd have our guest sitting on that sofa. Yeah. Thanks. I was gonna say. And here we're gonna have the live audience, and there's a mixer here and stuff.
Yeah, for those. Yeah, well, for the talk show, you'd need a stand, I suppose, for live audience. And in some sitcoms, I've seen that they have live audience while they're recording, but obviously they cut out they get to see the bloopers and all that.
It's got to be interesting to go to. And that laughter that you get is that the crowd, or do they add that on as well?
No, I would imagine they add that later on.
They add an extra laughter to it, I guess.
Well,
some of it is probably real laughter.
Yeah.
We should have laughter in our clips then.
Yeah, every time we say a joke, we should have some laughter, like.
Or even when you don't say a joke, because sometimes if you notice, you haven't laughed, but you think it's funny because the rest of the world is laughing, or at least the rest of the audience.
Or the audience.
Is laughing. So you take it for granted that it was funny.
Yeah. And so here, this is the newsroom. This is the green screen for the weather. This is the mixing table here. And this is the newsroom thing. It seems we've lost Dengonzo. His internet, I think, has gone down. His telephone line has gone down. That's the beauty of television, isn't it? Get it? Am I right? Am I right?
You're right. You're totally right.
Live television. You know what they say.
Yeah. You know what they say. You can go up. You can go down.
So yeah, Rastro and myself have finished working on. Get your head out of the way, man.
Sorry, man.
Okay, Rastro and myself have been working on this studio, which is the last studio. It looks like a bit of a mess, but that is the way studios look. And we shall show you what each set is. So the first one over here, as you go in, this is a green screen. So Rastral, if you will demonstrate, this would be like maybe there's an action scene, like maybe, let me just keep the camera straight, here we go. Avatar. Okay, so Rastral is flying on a big ugly bird. A big... Rastral, do some acting, please.
Oh,
It's not
can
a
I
photo.
move? Can I move?
Yeah, just,
Alright.
you know, you're holding onto a bird. Just hold on to the bird. The wind is hitting your hair. Yeah, so that's that scene over there. Okay, enough. And so the bird would land here on this set here, and Rastral would...
Ha!
Oh, there we go.
Quickly, bird, let's get some wood.
Hold on. Wait.
What?
Take two.
Sorry.
Try it. Start again, because I was filming the task. Wait, let me just get the lights, camera, action.
Doosh, doosh. Quickly, bird, let's get some wood. Oh. Now we have wood.
Okay, cut. Please fix my tree.
Sorry.
Okay. And then this is a camera again here. And then we'd have this scene, which is an indoor scene. It's like a house. So as you can see, there's a tree out there, and you know, the sky and that.
Come on, bird, get me my slippers.
What? Wait, can you hear that plane taking off?
Yeah, because my house is next to a...
That's live television. Live television for you. Okay, take two. But first you're gonna have to come into the house.
Alright.
Whoa. It's raining outside as well.
Okay, that adds to the effect.
Okay.
Wait, who's knocking? It's my house, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I just opened the door.
Okay, open the door. Oh, wait.
Click, click, click. After a long day at work, it's good to relax at home, and it's raining outside. Quickly, bird, get me my slippers.
Okay, so that's that scene. And then there's one last scene that doesn't fit into this film. I don't know how you're going to make it fit in. This is like a sewer or a submarine. So...
Okay. Quickly, bird!
Again, remember that in television, the scene doesn't have to be correlative. This could have been an earlier scene, so we just work it in.
We pull in a Tarantino on you.
Yeah. No, not necessarily. It can be just fit into whichever part of it.
Like editing.
Yeah, with editing. Okay, go. Action.
Okay. Quickly, bird! Man the helm!
Hoist the mainframe! And then we'd... Yeah, that's it. And then we'd go to a recording studio and record the voices for the birds. So follow me. This way. I'll record... We'll do some voice acting now.
Okay, I'll record you for that one. You can be the voice.
Okay, so you're gonna have to turn off that storm because we're not gonna get... I mean, the soundproofing should do all the job there. So which is the recording studio? This is not it. This is the radio station.
The recording studio is here.
So
the
go
glass,
into the recording studio. Go into the recording studio. And
see, can't hear the rain now.
Yeah, because that's the magic of soundproofing. So I'd be here by this microphone.
Okay, let me just tweak this a bit here.
You tell me what lines I have to say.
Well, you just say whatever you need 4 lines. So
wait, I've got my hold on. I've got my iPod playing. Just turn my iPod off. Okay, so the first scene was in the green screen flying. So I'll do the flying. You know what the bird does.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
And action.
Okay, how's that?
Yeah, cut. Brilliant. Okay, now the second scene was in next to the tree. So
okay, so we're cutting some wood. Okay, let's go. Cutting some wood.
What?
Wait,
Sorry?
I'm getting into character. Cutting some wood.
Cutting wood.
Okay, ready.
Action.
Wow, cutting some wood. Cutting some wood. Wow, cutting some wood.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay.
Yes.
Now the other scene, you went to get my slippers.
Okay.
And action.
Here are your slippers, Rastral. Is your character called Rastral?
Yeah. Adventures of Rastral and the Bird.
Okay.
And the last scene was in a ship. In a submarine.
In a submarine. Okay.
And just fine tweak this here. And yep, action.
Bird,
I am in a submarine. Now, host to the mainframe. Yeah.
And done. We're done. That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Okay, and then maybe they could record some music here as well. They would do the recording of the music and
the soundtrack.
And then we'd need some sort of that's what we don't have in this place.
An
editing room. So that's upstairs. So with the magic of television, welcome back, Dengonzo.
Hi. Sorry for that. My telephone line was down.
Yeah. So time has passed, and Dengonzo has actually finished building the top floor. So we shall run you through it.
Yes, this is we made some windows here looking out and some windows looking into the studio, so the bosses up here can see what's going on, check out what his minions are doing.
Yeah, that's right. I like that. I like that idea.
Right here we got the secretary's little office, empty room, and this is the executive producer, or whatever you want to call it, office with his boardroom table and stuff.
Yep.
And on this side, we got a general office which has the editing tables and research, television research, news and stuff. Weather and actual.
Everybody's using a Mac.
Yeah, everybody's using a Mac. Best thing for
golden Mac. Not really, especially not the laptops. So, but I'd like to mention that you notice here there's a very jittery low frame rate. That's because of these paintings here, not these ones in particular. Over there opposite, we have the hospital, which we use loads of entities, and entities cause lag. So, just so you know, the jittering is because of that.
And here we just got a little mess room with some cooking facilities and stuff. Nothing much.
Pretty cool. So yeah, and obviously the toilets over here.
Yeah, toilets, the normal. This is like, oops. We got like they're sharing the
wash basin area.
The wash basin stuff, and toilets obviously are different. Ladies and gents, and
yeah, the usuals. So yeah, this looks pretty cool. It was a necessary part of the studio because we didn't have a cutting table, editing suite. So yeah, we got that now. And outside, I believe you've been working on some more sets.
Yeah, I've done a Western set. John Wayne will be very glad. We're gonna bring back John Wayne to make a Western.
So
or maybe Clint Eastwood.
Well, like a holographic John Wayne then.
Yeah, and Clint Eastwood. This is spaghetti Western setup. You come in here. This is the bank, but just like I said, it's just the front.
Yep. So you can see,
there.
No ceiling.
Yeah. This is how hotel and saloon on this side. Didn't have much room to make too many things. So, and obviously, I think those are the three
main.
The three main things you'd expect in a Western startup town, and this is the jail and the sheriff's office and stuff.
Yeah, obviously with editing they take off the backgrounds and they could film on location in the many deserts of Mentula, so this is just like a set, like props. Yeah. They can be moved and edited, and if they're filming like a sci-fi they can change this to spaceships. It's just the way a studio works. And I kind of like this moving camera here on a rail.
Yeah. Well, this is very, very common. Not exactly that, but they usually use cameras on rail when they follow actions and stuff like that.
Yeah, so pans and stuff.
Pans, yeah.
So yeah, we've got more room here as well. These are prototype cameras that we're doing. We could have more sets there, but for now, that is it. So yeah, I kind of like this build. Reminds me of my days in animation. Kind of like this antenna from a distance as well. So yeah, I just wanted to show this sign that we've also made in the front here. HBC, similar to the one on the side, just finishes it off, and that's about it. I've quite enjoyed this.
And
Hope you enjoyed it too.
that's sorry for butting in, but that's a second island we finished now. So only 2 more islands to go. Exciting times.
Exciting times. Huevolton is almost complete. So we shall see you again next week, guys. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Doosh, doosh. Quickly, bird. Let's get some wood.
Cutting some wood. Cutting some wood.
Oh.
Cutting some wood.
Now we have wood. Click, click, click. After a long day at work, it's good to relax at home, and it's raining outside. Quickly, bird, get me my slippers.
Here are your slippers, Rastor.
Quickly, bird, man the helm.
I am in a submarine. Hoist to the mainframe. Yeah.
Just the two of us.
We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
Two of us.
You and I.
You and I.